When we think of scams involving foreigners and Filipinas, the conversation often revolves around Filipinas scamming foreign men. This narrative is all over YouTube, and it's become the default story. But there's another side that isn't talked about enough: foreign men scamming Filipinas. It happens in different ways, both in the Philippines and abroad, and it's just as damaging. One common way some foreign men deceive Filipinas is by creating a false sense of security through promises of love and marriage. Many Filipinas, particularly those less privileged backgrounds, hope to find a partner who can offer them a better life. Some foreign men exploit this by making grand promises of a future together, only to vanish once they've gotten what they wanted, whether it's companionship, money, or worse. The Filipina is left heartbroken and sometimes in debt, especially if she has been sending money or financially supporting the foreigner's lifestyle in the Philippines. It may seem unusual, but a Filipina supporting a foreigner financially does happen. Another example is the holiday girlfriend. While it takes two to tango, some men come to the Philippines looking for a temporary companion without being upfront about their intentions. There's nothing wrong with wanting companionship, but deceiving her into believing in a future together is unethical. Another tactic involves persuading Filipinas to invest in a business, stock exchange, or opportunity that doesn't exist. A foreign man may present himself as successful or pretend to have business knowledge, convincing a Filipina to invest her savings, borrow money, or even take out loans. Once he has the money, he disappears. If he stays, he might weave a false narrative about the investment growing, but when the relationship ends, he never returns the money, leaving her in financial ruin. This type of scam is especially damaging because it doesn't just impact the Filipina, it can also burden her entire family, given the strong culture of familial support in the Philippines. Many are familiar with the stereotype of a Filipina using a foreign man to get a green card, only to leave him once she secures her residency. However, there's another side to this story. Some foreign men sponsor a Filipina to come to their country under the guise of marriage, only to exploit them for insurance, domestic work, cheap labor, or other purposes. Once abroad, these Filipinas may find themselves trapped in situations where they are overworked, underpaid, and unable to return home due to financial constraints or fear of the unknown in a foreign land. Some even endure abuse and mistreatment, a harsh reality far from the dream they were promised. There are also scams disguised as acts of help. Some foreign men claim to support communities or families but are actually seeking sympathy, attention, or even a sense of control. They might give a little but expect a lot in return, whether it's loyalty, relationships, or control over the lives of the Filipinas they help. What initially appears to be generosity often turns into a toxic situation where the Filipina feels indebted or trapped. A notable example involves Filipina YouTubers who receive offers of help, only to later face backlash if they cannot reciprocate. Often, the foreign man expects love or other forms of repayment. So scams go both ways. Just as there are stories of Filipinas scamming foreigners, there are countless untold stories of foreign men doing the same. For every relationship founded on genuine love and respect, there are others based on deceit and manipulation. It's essential to remember that scamming isn't about nationality. It's about individuals who choose to exploit others. Let's share all sides of this story. Have you ever been a victim of a scam? Please share your story in the comments below. I love you all.